Alright, my friends, we are going to be dissecting a unidentified flying object video today. As you can see, Wild Elite has given me permission to analyze this video. I will be providing his YouTube and his Twitter handles in the info box for you guys to go subscribe to him and check out his channel, as this is his original video that he's allowing me to break down. So right off the bat, thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity to do this. And of course, I have taken some shots of this video in specific areas to highlight so we could try to get a better idea of what we're looking at. It's a bit shaky. I did the best I could to basically stabilize the video and show that we are certainly looking at something in the sky. I do not believe this to be any sort of CGI or anything like this. I believe he's filming something that is actually up there, but what it is what we are trying to figure out. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is let this video play on its own fully through. All I did was cut out the parts where the object is not within sight, so everything you're seeing is every bit of whatever this may be in the sky. And you're going to hear something at the beginning, which I don't know if relates to the video or not, but somebody on a walkie-talkie is saying that that is nothing but a balloon filled with helium. Now, I don't know if he's talking about what Wild Elite is seeing here, but it is something that threw me off right off the start.
And that ain't nothing but a balloon with helium in. And that ain't nothing but a balloon with helium in.
Now, before we get into dissecting it, going through the power lines and passing things, showing that it is an object in the sky, I'm going to allow the video to play in its original format with the original audio. So we're going to do that now, and then we're going to do our analysis.
And that ain't nothing but a balloon with helium in.
Alright, so we have a lot to look at here. First of all, I want to show this thing passing by the power lines to show that it does look legit. It does not look like this is CGI or that this was placed in this video, because as it passes through the power lines, it looks like it really is. It looks legit. It looks like he's trying to follow it through the sky. And like I said, I cut out just the parts where you see nothing, and there's really no point in analyzing that part of the video. But you also notice that the left side seems to flicker and flash at points, and in some cases actually becoming one single orb rather than two that seem to keep a constant separation from each other, but at the same time move along in the same direction. Now, in this particular clip, not only do we get a flash on the left side of these two orbs, but we also get what I believe is our clearest image of what these might be. So you guys know me, I took this image and I brought it into some software where we can like manipulate some of the color around it. We can bring things out that already exist. We can mess with some background stuff and just see if we can kind of get an idea of what these things look like, because they do not look like balloons to me. I'm adding some background color to kind of highlight the front edge of these things, and if we zoom into 100%, we can kind of get a better idea of what we're seeing here. Now, it looks like it's almost blocked off. I think that's because of the amount of enhancement I've added to it. I don't think these are blocks. They look more like orbs, but based just off of this editing, we can see that these actually are physical objects in the sky. Now, whether they are connected or not is another question, because there are parts of the video where we only see one of these orbs and then they kind of morph back into two. Now, I also brought it into another photo program here that we can mess with a little bit, and we'll do it in real time. I'll throw the contrast up. It doesn't do too much. It just shows that we know these things are in the sky. We can see the bottom half of the pipe there from that video. And again, guys, please excuse my voice. It's still very hoarse from when I was sick, but I am getting over it. I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm sure a lot of you are wondering why my voice sounds so deep and hoarse right now, and that is the actual reason. So anyway, back to what we're doing here. We're going to add some shadow. that doesn't do too much. In fact, if we take away the shadow, it looks a little better. Adding highlights isn't going to do much. It's going to kind of bleed out the image. If we take them away, we can kind of single out the orbs themselves, but it's hard to find some sort of connection right here to see whether or not these orbs are part of the same craft or same anything in the sky. But as we said in the beginning of the video, someone pointed out, if it had anything to do with the video at all, that it looked like two balloons floating in the sky. And I just don't see that. I'm not saying these are UFOs or anything alien-like. I am saying that this is an odd thing to see, and by definition, it is unidentified. If we take that away, some of the exposure, it brings out some boxy looking artifacts. It looks like this could be a little boxy here. I don't know. It's very hard to tell if these could have been added in afterwards, but after seeing them both literally in the sky with the left side flashing and kind of almost giving off a signal, and then at one point, as I'm going to try to show you in a clip that's a bit shaky, these orbs become one, and that's what you're about to see right here. Here's when both orbs combine and you see a flash there. I have the speed turned down to 0.12 so we could catch that flash. And there is another moment where it looks like there's a single orb and then they split right back into two again, just like the beginning of the video. Now, the only real unfortunate part about this video is it's hard to capture this type of stuff. It is a bit shaky. It's hard to get those solid shots, but we can clearly see one side of it getting brighter than the other. We do see the orbs combining into one and then becoming brighter. We see them split back apart. We see all types of weird anomalies, showing us that chances are this is not just a helium balloon floating in the sky. This man may have caught something very interesting, and I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I want to know your thoughts down below. If you've seen anything like this before, I'll play some of the original clips so we could see the two orbs together like we showed in the beginning of the video. But with that said, my friends, that's what I got for you for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to Canada. If you have any sky anomaly videos that you want to share with me, please send them over. The info is in the description box, and my email is in there as well, into-thinairnews@gmail.com. All right, my friends, take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.